good people, we are back. Welcome back to Shenanigans with Mr. Jones. I am Mr. Jones, and what are we doing today? Of course, you guys cheated. You clicked the video. You know what we're doing. We're doing tri-tip steak. We're doing tri-tip. I got to contain my excitement on this one, guys. This is quite possibly my favorite cut of beef, of meat in the world. It's got such a unique, sorry, my son is distracted. It's got such a unique flavor. It cuts great, it chews great, and when cooked great, it's simply fantastic. So, without further ado, I already got the silverback fired up. I'm gonna cook this today, low and slow 225. We got the pellet tube smoker going. We're using hickory pellets today. We're gonna get a good smoke on this tri-tip, and we're gonna have us, of course, just some awesome tri-tips. So, that being said, bring you in a little closer. We'll get this tri-tip on the smoker, and there's nothing else to say till it's time to slice, cut, and enjoy. Here we go. All right, guys, like I said, we're running hickory pellets today. I already got the silverback fired up. You can't see this tri-tip. I got it off to the side. But this is that tri-tip. I will show you guys a rub that I used later on. And here we go. Got a clean grill grate. We'll get our tri-tip on here. Put the smaller guy right here in the front. Actually, we'll put our smaller guy closer to the back. And get this bigger one here, right here in the front. Alright guys, so real quick, got the tri-tip on there. Silverback's moderating this temperature, getting this up down to 225. But real quick, let's talk about exactly what we're doing. So, I went to Sam's Club. I got a set of tri-tip steak. I don't know, maybe it's some place they call them tri-tip roasts, but we got a set of tri-tip steak. Both of these came together to be right about 4.5 pounds. So obviously you guys saw one's definitely bigger than the other. So we're probably looking at somewhere in the ballpark of maybe 2.75, close to 3 pounds on one, and the other one closer to 1.5 to 1.75 pounds. We're not gonna get real scientific, but that's about the weight we got on here. I'm predicting about 3.5 to 4 hour cook or smoke time on these guys. My educated guess is about 3.5 hours. My hopeful guess is about 3 hours. This is of course gonna be a part of dinner tonight. But let's talk about everything we did. Like I said, went to Sam's Club, got a pack of tri-tip steak, about 4.5, 5 pounds. We then took that steak, put it in a Ziploc bag, added some Worcestershire sauce, let it sit overnight as a marinade. Let that Worcestershire sauce get in the meat, start working on it, penetrating it, getting deep down inside the meat. From then, we let it sit. We let it marinate for about 16 to 18 hours or so. I did it last night. Current time right now is 14:50. So it had a good about 16 to 18 hours to sit there and soak up some of that Worcestershire. I actually love Worcestershire sauce. So I'll show you the one that I use. I think it's Heinz Worcestershire, but like I said, I'll show you that later when I'll show you the rub. Let it brine, let it marinate 16 to 18 hours. You then took it out of that, put it right into this exact same pan that you see right here. Put it in that pan. Got the rub that I'm show you later. Rubbed it down. Once we let it rub, once we rubbed it, we let it sit out for about 10-15 minutes while we came out here and got the silverback fired up, got the pellet tube fired up, and of course cleaned off the grill gates. So that's fine. Being there resting, coming up to temp. We came out here and did everything we needed to do to get the silverback ready to go for this cook today. From then, it's real simple. Put the silverback on. Put the tri-tip on there, 225, low and slow. We're gonna let this go until it's done. We're gonna bring it up to about 135. Carryover temp rest time is going to probably bring it up towards 140, 145. Now, like I said in my chicken video, I'm not here to scare you guys, but with everything that's going on in the world right now, with this coronavirus, everybody getting sick, and the way the thing is spreading like wildfire, this is one of those times where you're going to want to be careful about how you cook your meats. I know you don't have, you're preaching to the choir. I get it. Nobody wants a well done steak. I get it. I get it 100%. But just keep in mind, whatever you do, especially when it comes to things like chicken and seafood, you want to make sure you clean your food before you start consuming it. But hey, this is a barbecue video. We're not going to get all doom and gloomy on you. We're just talking food. Got the Tri Tip on there. Hickory pellets. It smells awesome. I wish if you guys don't know what hickory pellets smell like, you need to try out some hickory. It's fantastic. There we go. I'll catch you guys in a couple of hours. Good people. So it's been a while. It's been a little minute. Just Tri Tip to get cooked. As I was saying, we got the Tri Tip off the silverback, and oh my God, the smell coming off this Tri Tip. The way that this Tri Tip looks, my God, I'm not even gonna say that. I'm gonna just let y'all take a look. Now, before I let you take a look, let's talk about everything that we did in order to get this Tri Tip to this delicious edible state that it's in. Can I make a video, please? Shush it. We went to Sam's Club. Okay, we picked up a 2-pack of Tri Tip that weighed about 5 and the shimmy a pound, so right around 5. Right around 5 pounds. Right. We then took that Tri Tip, put it in the Ziploc bag, added some Worcestershire sauce. I'll show you guys that in a second. Added some Worcestershire sauce, put it back in the fridge. We let that marinate overnight. We then took them out of the bag the next day at about 2:30, about 14:30 in the afternoon. Took it out, put it in an aluminum pan. Sprinkled it with some rub. I'll show you that in a minute as well. Rubbed it down. Went outside, got the silverback fired up. Got a pellet tube also fired up. We used hickory pellets on this cook. We cooked at 225 for this cook. The whole way. From then, we just let it go. My guess for this for these 2 Tri Tip was that it was going to take it right around 4 hours. My wishful guess was that it was going to take around 3 hours, but it actually ended up taking 5 hours to get these Tri Tip all the way done. We took them all the way up to about 135 degrees internal temp. They're right behind me, just hanging out, resting on a little cutting board that I got. And so my guess is that the internal temp is probably somewhere right around 140, 142. I may verify that or not. In any event, we then brought it in, let it rest, and now it is the time. The time has come to slice into this Tri Tip. But before we slice it, I'm gonna let you take a look. But as I said, I was definitely gonna show you guys the rub that I used. It's the same exact rub that I used when I made that pork belly. When I did the simple pork belly video. It's this KC barbecue rub. And this is the Worcestershire sauce that I use. It's real simple. Worcestershire sauce, I got it from, you can get it from practically anywhere. Jewel's, maybe even Aldi, definitely Walmart. But whatever floats your boat. This is a good Worcestershire sauce. It's got a nice tang to enough sweet to enough salt is what I like to do. The original Worcestershire sauce by Leah and Perkins, it's got a different taste profile that I'm not particularly fond of. This Heinz, it just works for me. Why, I don't know. But that's the rub that I use. Without further ado, I know I've kept you guys waiting. I know. But I'm going to bring you in and let you guys see this Tri Tip. Guys, I don't think this video is going to do it justice. I will definitely post some photos of this here in a minute, but this tri-tip came out fantastic. The bark that we have set on this tri-tip is beautiful. I flipped it at about the 2 hour mark just because I wanted to promote a little bit even cooking, a little bit more even cooking, make sure that bottom side definitely had a chance to pick up some smoke that maybe wasn't getting 100% airflow around it. So we definitely flipped it. I'll let you guys see the other side. Maybe I'll just show you this one. But that's the bottom side of a different one, of the one of this other ones here. And then that's the bottom side of this one. So as you guys see, I definitely flipped them. And now it's time to give these guys a cut and see what the end product is. All right. Stand by. We take the other tri-tip, we set it off to the side for now, but now it's time to cut into this thing here. Now, real quick, when you're cutting tri-tip, you want to cut against the grain. Typically for a first cut, I usually just cut it right in half, but I usually try to find where the grain splits. Right here, the grain is running this way with the direction of the fork. So we're running this way, and then right in here, I can see it changing direction and going this way. So right here, we're here, and about right there, it about changes over and goes that way. So we'll cut it about right here. Oh man. You guys can definitely see that. Nice hot pink tri-tip. It's definitely soft. We're gonna cut into it now. Let you guys see some of these slices here. So guys, it's kind of hard to see it. Might even be kind of hidden. Let me try to get the flash on. But you can see the sheen off there. This thing is so juicy. It's so moist. Like I said, we cooked this at 225. I'm not going to show you the taste, but this tri-tip is so juicy. It's so moist. I mean, I'm just barely squeezing it, and you can see the juice start to flow from it. I don't know why it's not focusing on me. There we go. It's so juicy and so moist. Like I said, we cooked this right up to about 135. Took it off at 135. Let it carry over to about 140. I checked it right before we started the video, or half of this video. Once I paused and brought you in, I checked it. It was temping at right at 141, which is pretty much where I wanted to be at. And so, guys, let me give it this taste. Let me let you know. Oh my God. Guys, this tri-tip is very good. It's so juicy. I've only cut half of it. You can see the juice just starting to pour on this little cutting board I got. You definitely taste the rub. That rub has got just a really good balance. I don't know what it is about it. I've used it on a few of different things now. Just pork butts, tri-tip, of course. I think I even used it on the chicken. I can't remember if I used that on there or not, but I used it on pork chops, pork butt, ribs, tri-tip. That is a pretty darn good freaking rub, and I would definitely recommend you guys give it a try and see if you like it or not. But that's pretty much it for this one, guys. It's time for us to have dinner. I may show you a picture of what we have for dinner, maybe not, but this is exactly what I expected to see from the tri-tip. And we cut into it, as you guys can see. I like thick slices, so this first one here, this slice here, It's a pretty thick slice, but you see how tender this is. I mean, it's not falling apart, but you guys can see this. It's wanting to do its own thing. You know what I mean? Just it's dripping on the floor right now. You can't see it, but it was literally just dripping on the floor. If you guys have never had Tri Tip, I highly, highly recommend you guys go out and get yourself some. When cooked right, this is some of the best meat I think there is out there. Of course, you got your prime ribs, but we're talking about the normal everyday person meat that we can get our hands on. The Tri Tip is definitely one of them, and it is delicious. With that being said, guys, I'm done. We're gonna have dinner. Hope you guys enjoyed this Tri Tip video. If you've never done Tri Tip, I would highly recommend you do it. Next time I do Tri Tip, I may record it, I may not, just because I don't want to get redundant, just doing the same thing over and over. But if I do it, if I do record the next one, maybe we do something a little different. Maybe we'll cook it at 275 or something like that, and maybe we'll use mesquite pellets. I do have a tub of that. And I've been waiting for the right meat to use it on, and of course beef is the one that you want to really use mesquite on. But in any event, I've been wanting to try that out, and I'm just a little nervous. I don't want to over smoke any of the meats that I use, considering mesquite's a pretty heavy smoke wood. But I'm not gonna babble, guys. It's just Tri Tip. It's simple, it's delicious, and when done right, it's very good. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this Tri Tip video. I will catch you guys in the next one. Hope you guys have been enjoying all these videos. I definitely want to hear you guys' feedback. Let me know what you guys think, what you guys want to do, what you've been doing on your, if you've been out there barbecuing on your own. But till next time, I'm out. Peace.